What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by Geekdom once again for some more Dragon Ball Super Champa arc stuff discussion. I don't think we're necessarily going to talk about spoilers. Geekdom, are we going to talk about any spoilers today? No, not really.
I mean, not really, just a little bit of the Universe 6 stuff. Not so much spoilers, maybe a couple characters, but I'm sure most of the people that are watching the video are already aware of at least the characters that are going to be in the Universe 6 arc. Maybe not what happens, but...
Yeah. Well, if you want to leave anyways, feel free to do so, but we're not going to talk about Chapter 8 or any of that stuff. We have other videos for that. Today, we're actually going to be talking about what to expect with the Champa arc in terms of quality of the series, because we know when Resurrection F came out, the quality took a huge dive in terms of the show was rushed, the choreography wasn't really there, animation was kind of splotty here and there, but actually it's going to be kind of the opposite with the Champa arc. But before we start, I actually want to toss something else out there about the quality of Dragon Ball Super. Geekdom, you made a video on your channel about this yesterday, but do you want to quickly do a quick summary of what Toriyama said about the quality of Resurrection F, or I guess Dragon Ball Super?
Yeah, pretty much. And before I go any further, I just want to say that you guys might see articles and videos saying Toriyama hates Super and all that. Please be weary of the clickbait on this one. Toriyama is upset, not hate anything. He's upset at Dragon Ball Super's animation, just like a lot of us in the community were. And I don't know exactly what he's thinking. We don't know that, but we know there was a quote in the Dragon Ball 30th Anniversary Guidebook, which is coming out in Japan. I don't know if we're going to get it here. Probably not, because all those guidebooks never get translated. But essentially, Toriyama says that he's not happy with Dragon Ball. And actually, the quote actually talks about how Toriyama, and a lot of people don't know this, but and a lot of you guys who don't know this might be shocked, or you might not be shocked, is that Toriyama was not happy with Dragon Ball Evolution. When Dragon Ball Evolution was being made, Toriyama felt that he should have been consulted, and he wasn't. And there was an interview that he did back then where he was like, it's not really my vision, but I'm okay with it. Well, a couple of years go by, he does another interview, and he's like, you know what, I really didn't like it. And the Japanese people are never going to be as vocal as, us Westerners are. They're not going to sit there and throw shots and things like that, like Joss Whedon did for Avengers 2 last year, where he was really mad at that. But he was upset at Dragon Ball Evolution, saying that the people who made the movie didn't listen to him. And that actually is the reason why we even have a Dragon Ball Renaissance to begin with. So believe it or not, I love how the world works. Yeah. If it wasn't for Dragon Ball Evolution pissing off Toriyama, he would have never come back to rewrite Battle of Gods. He would have never written Resurrection F. We'd never have a Universe 6 arc. We'd never have Super, all because of Dragon Ball Evolution. So in a way, we have to somewhat thank Dragon Ball Evolution in a roundabout way. But
I never expected us to ever make a video and say something like that.
I did. I was going to save it for one of my videos, but I'm saying it on yours. I was actually going to do a video called Why We Should Be Thankful for Dragon Ball Evolution. And this
do it anyways.
I might do it anyway to go into more detail. Yeah, to actually show the interview. But yeah, so Toriyama, the thing about Toriyama in Japan is that Toriyama is very respected, extremely high level of respect from Toei. So when he says something, they might not do everything he wants, but they will listen. So the important thing to remember is that even though the Resurrection F arc was rushed, which it was, and there's lots of factors that go behind that. I'm going to be doing an interview on my channel. I don't mean to promote my channel here. I swear to God, it's not what I'm doing, but
no, go for it.
It becomes that. Next month, I'm going to be doing an interview for icons of the Dragon Ball community where I interview Hujio from Kanzenshuu, and Hujio has a lot of behind-the-scenes insight as far as what happens in Super. So definitely keep an eye out for that, because you'll find out a lot of how Super works as far as animation goes. And what I can tell you is that Super is extremely rushed. And the other thing I can tell you is one of the reasons why the Resurrection F arc had a lot of animation problems and, the choreography was bad is because the crew that worked on the movie, put yourself in their shoes. You work on this movie, big budget. Why would you want to do the same thing again for a lesser budget? So I can't.
Way lesser budget.
Way lesser. Yeah, I cannot confirm that all the animators left. I can't say that, but the ones that matter, like Yamamuro directed that movie, and for those who don't know, Yamamuro's a very, very expensive guy. If you go back and you guys watch Dragon Ball Super Episode 13, the last half of that episode, bro, looks like it's the best looking Dragon Ball Super episode as far as animation goes, because they were low on time. This is an inside story. story, by the way. They were low on time, and Yamamuro actually stepped in himself to finish it. But again, this guy's expensive. We know for a fact that Toei is outsourcing to more than just the Philippines now, and as a result of that, that's why the Resurrection F art kind of looked like that. It's also a rush job. Another bit of inside information that I'm going to talk about more extensively with Hujio, it's already been recorded, it'll be up next month, is, and by the way, for those wondering why it'll be a month, it's because next month is the 30th anniversary of Dragon Ball anime, so I'm saving it for as a special for that. We all are going to have a lot of fun videos next month, but just want to say, the Dragon Ball and Z took about 6 weeks to produce an episode, and we're talking about from conception, script, dubbing, music, sound effects, animation. Dragon Ball Super's 4 weeks. So,
which, by the way, to correct myself, I know previously I said they work on episodes on a week-to-week basis. I actually myself always assumed that meant literally they have a week to do episodes, but no, they actually have 4 weeks now.
They do have 4 weeks, but it's still you're not off in the sense that they sometimes don't get done within that last week, and you would think they would, but they don't. So as a result of that, things get rushed. Toei, the reality is that Toei is completely overworked. They have too many projects. Again, you can get mad at Toei if you want to, and Toriyama's mad at them because it's like they're putting too much on their plate, but that's the reality situation. But what I want to say in a positive light is that Dragon Ball Super Universe 6 arc, which is going to be beginning this, you're putting this up soon, so this weekend.
Today's Wednesday,
Today's Wednesday, okay. Just wondering, because sometimes we'll tape videos ahead of time, but this Dragon Ball Super Universe 6 arc, Toei is doing brand new promotion for it. They revamped the website with the character bios. They're putting out more books. They are aware of the 30th anniversary of Dragon Ball. They are going to be, there's a giant billboard or a giant building picture of Goku and Hit. That's the spoiler. It's a character. It's not really a spoiler. It's in Japan. So
which is basically like equivalent to their Times Square.
It's like it is their Times Square. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what it is. Their Times Square. And so if they're putting Goku and they're saying, Universe 6 arc 124, January 24th, they are heavily rebranding and re-promoting Super now. So that tells me, based on everything that I know about business and marketing, that they've got something special planned, and that they know that this Universe 6 arc cannot fuck them up, that they know that this, sorry for cursing, but they know this Universe 6 arc is going to be a big deal, and I feel that it is going to be, it depends on where it goes, but my point is that if you are watching this and you've given up on Super, now is the time to come back, because not only is it a new story, but they are heavily promoting this, and that means that, because it's the first new Dragon Ball story in a year since Resurrection F, first brand new story, so it's time to come back now. And I do think Toei, based on everything that I've read, everything I've heard, everybody I've talked to, has said that Toei is going to most likely be really working a little bit harder on this than they did on Resurrection F. It's going to have more quality, is what I'm trying to say.
And to kind of compare with Resurrection F, I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't notice because you don't live in Japan, you don't see the community in the Dragon Ball world like we do. When Resurrection F was being done, promotion absolutely stopped. It completely crashed. It was very minimal, I should say. So you can tell that the budget just completely declined. And with them increasing the budget to how they're pushing it now, we basically are very confident that the Champa arc is going to be up to par to our standards. Now, that doesn't mean that we'll have perfect episodes. Every now and then you'll still get that one episode that's going to have that one shot that people, you know how it works. There's always that one screenshot that people get, and that circulates in the community. But for the most part, we're confident.
The animation's never going to look perfect at all, but I do feel that they are going to bring back some of the big animators for the big fight scenes now. And with Toriyama's criticisms now being made public,
which rarely happens.
Yeah, this is now Toei's got to step it up, and I don't know what they're going to do, because the thing is that the situation in Japan is really, really something that's a tough spot that they're in, because they have to produce this show and they're way overwhelmed. Maybe they will take a break. I don't think so, or maybe they'll hire more people. I'm hoping that they hire more people. The salaries over there are really, really bad. I will go into this in extreme detail with Hujio next month, which I want everybody to check out that interview, because you'll learn a lot, because I learned a lot about freaking the insides and outs of Dragon Ball, and you would never believe how it is over there. Just put it to you like this, okay? Those guys over there, I'm not saying to excuse their behavior, but they are working like freaking dogs, man, and it sucks. And Toei is just I wish it was a different situation. I really do. Dragon Ball, as a fan, I feel it deserves better. But hopefully,
We all do.
Yeah,
We all do. I mean, people are always like, why? Dragon Ball has no excuse to look the way it does. Well, unfortunately, even Dragon Ball is not invincible to the working situation over there. Like, this is as good as it can get. However, at least with with how I guess the momentum is going right now with Super and the promo that they're pushing out there, it just Champa arc is going to look better. And basically, all we're trying to say is, get your hype up, get the hype back up. I don't know, is that the right phrase?
I think so. Yeah, if you've left Super for whatever reason, it's time to come back because it's a new story and the manga's not giving everything away. So we'll see.
Yeah, and on top of that, with the manga stuff that was revealed this week, woo! I'm hyped.
Yeah,
I'm hyped.
And if you know what we're talking about and you want spoilers, go ahead and check out your channel, my channel. We've already talked about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
With that said,
it's crazy.
Yeah. With that said, we want to hear from you guys now. So if there's I don't know, actually, who actually should stop watching Dragon Ball Super and just come back to Champa arc? Let us know in the comment section below. And other than that, if you have any other feedback about what to expect, if you're hyped, not hyped, whatever, you're gonna give it another chance, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, these videos are made for discussion on the community to basically speak out any kind of feedback that you have. So just drop it below, and I guess we'll take it from there. But I mean, Geekdom, you pretty much covered everything. I just kind of sat here.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize if I
that's
took
all
over
good.
the video.
It's all good.
But I do want everybody to know that if you, and this is not coming from a fanboy, because you should be critical. I'm not. I love Dragon Ball. I wouldn't consider myself a fanboy because I'm critical as well. If you have, I mean, dude, K17, who I've talked about before, the biggest Dragon Ball fan in history. The guy owns the series in like 18 different languages. Legit. He stopped watching during these last 2 arcs because he felt it was stupid.
Right.
And that's crazy that somebody that big of a fan stopped. So I'm sure that there's fans out there who have stopped. The time is now to come back and check it out. Hopefully, again, we don't know yet. Hopefully there'll be a dub soon. But again, that's something that's I do believe that we'll get the dub announcement this year. But that's just my hopes and dreams, not anything confirmed.
Yep. And of course, the second we find out, we'll let you guys know. Both Geekdom and I will have a video the second we see that news. So make sure you subscribe to both of us if you're new here for whatever reason. And we'll keep you guys up to date. But that's pretty much everything, right?
That's it. Come back to Super. The Toei wants you to. If you don't believe me, fucking look it up. Sorry. If you don't believe me, look at all the freaking promotion they're doing.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let us know what you're thinking in the comment section below. Leave a like rating below if you enjoyed today's video. Check out Geekdom as well. And other than that, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. This has been Geekdom and Rhymestyle, and we will see you guys in the comment section below.
Peace.